Right, tomorrow, we will be getting the new jobs report for the month of June. According to the May jobs report, unemployment right around 4%. Generally, unemployment is considered a negative thing, but some young people are opting out of the labor force on purpose. These are called NEETS, and it stands for not in employment, education, or training. And it's mostly young men between the ages of 15 to 24. Labor economists say this population feels left behind by the economy. For more on this, I'm joined now by Tom Gimbal, founder and board member of LaSalle Network. Good morning to you. Happy 4th of July. How you doing?
I'm doing great. And just per your earlier segment, Marni, I grew up in Highland Park, Illinois, where the tragedy was a couple years ago, and my heart goes out to everybody who's there.
Yeah, my heart goes out to you as well and all those impacted. Yeah, what a tragic day. They're finding a great way, though, to honor those victims today. This term NEET was new to me and my team as we started to look into this. Is this group of people, they don't desire to work? I mean, what does this actually mean?
Well, I think it's a narrative that's being painted, Marni, by every side that you can imagine, just like everything else on some clickbait stuff, to be honest with you. And I think what we have is this demographic of 15, 16 to 24-year-old, primarily males, and a lot of finger pointing, a lot of I'm the victim. And I think that, going back, I'm 52 years old. 35 years ago, I would have been in a situation where my dad would have said, mow a lawn, be a caddy at a golf course, wait a table, wash dishes. And we've kind of lost that bit of desire to work in this day and age.
Right. I mean, I think of myself 20 plus years ago. I mean, I was excited to get my first job, right? I was like chomping at the bit. Why do they feel like they're victims? Victims of what?
Yeah, exactly right. And I think that's where we're at right now, is that whether it's 15 to 24-year-old males or any demographic that says they feel forgotten, is we've got historically low unemployment for a continued period of time. We're still adding jobs to the economy. And walk by any restaurant and see the signs for cash register workers or servers or dishwashers. And I'm not saying those are the highest level of jobs or what somebody with a college degree wants, but 15 to 22-year-olds don't necessarily have college degrees yet. And so when we're looking at this, the question is, do you want to work, or are you falling into this, I'm the victim, I need flexibility, I need remote work, I should only have to work when I want to? And I think we've created a little bit of this victimization, as if things don't come easy, especially to the younger generation, then you don't have to do it.
Right.
I really think that's...
Go ahead. No, sorry.
No, I just think that's the deterioration that we're dealing with. And I think the problem that we have in major cities and in the country is that no one's willing to stand up and lead and say, sometimes we need tough love. And when you're a young person working or looking for work or needing money, that's what you do. You go get a job and you build up a resume.
Is this a double-edged sword, though? Because I think about work ethic, right? And when you and I started in our respective fields, I mean, you went into work when you were sick. You never called off. You did 10 times the work you were supposed to do because you wanted to get ahead. You were glad and happy to be there. Is part of the responsibility now on employers, are we not setting expectations high enough when we bring on new talent, fresh green talent, that I think this is what we expect of you? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, now my computer froze for a second. I think there used to be an expression, Marni: in your 20s you churn, in your 30s you learn, and in your 40s you earn. And in the wave of the past 25 years, bull market like we've never seen, people started making so much money in their 20s and their 30s, it really changed the dynamic upside down. And so everybody's now 2 degrees away from somebody who's a millionaire, or their sibling or parent is a multimillionaire. And it's crazy. And you're exactly right, is that to get out there and have a work ethic, to know what it means to get up early before the sun comes up. It's not about whether somebody's taking advantage of you, you're not making enough money. We all feel that way at sometimes in our career, no matter what level of the spectrum we're on. And the real issue is, do you have the ability to go in and grind it out? Whether you're the CEO, well, we always talk about CEOs who make so much money. There's plenty that think they're underpaid too. It's not just the Fortune 500 ones, and they're working 24/7. And it's the same way at management and entry level. You've got to go in, crank it out and show that you deserve more, whether it's more money, more flexibility, more respect, more responsibility.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.